Hey guys, welcome back to another episode.
I'm Ryan, and this is Kira, and we're travelling around in this old bus.
On this week's episode, we're in the Northern Territory exploring Litchfield National Park. It is absolutely magical. There are some awesome four-wheel drive tracks out there, some super cool river crossings. The scene's absolutely beautiful. The waterfalls are incredible. We're cooking burgers, we're making damper. This is one of our favourite places, so thank you so much for joining along, and we hope you enjoy this week's episode.
Florence Falls, pulled up here for the night. Our first night in the Litchfield National Park. Kira's making some beautiful wraps and some lamb shish kebabs with some lettuce and tzatziki. Not a bad spot to enjoy the sunset, even though you won't really see it too much, but get some beautiful colours through there no matter what. Laughing. So a sneaky walk. Go check out the waterfall. You wouldn't believe it. Another Daleka. It's always a good day when you see another Daleka. And check out Florence Falls. This is crazy. We've literally just left the sign up there. Come down here. Look how beautiful that is. I think we're having a few beers here later. Amazing. Walking tracks right alongside the river. Wow, we made some falls. Stairs are a bit of hard work, but for some, how beautiful.
Gorgeous.
That water's going to be freezing, but we've got to get in there. How was that swim?
It was amazing.
Incredible.
Very nice.
Not far down from the little washout swimming hole up there is this big old croc trap here. So they are around.
So from Florence Falls, we drove about 5 minutes down the road to Ble Rock Hole.
Ble Rock Hole. Here we go. 500 k's return. Spectacular.
That was so cool. I love that. So from Ble Rock Hole, we headed to Tolma Falls. It was about 15 minutes down the road. So there's no swimming at these falls, but there's a few viewing platforms right near the car park, and the view is absolutely stunning.
Tackle the Tolma walking track. Climb it back to the car. See how crazy it is. Kira's a bit scared, but...
Oh, nice.
What? Hoo-yah!
So there is the option to head a different way back to the car park. It's a short 1 kilometre hike and it's gorgeous, passes through some more little waterfalls, so definitely recommend. So from here we headed to Wangi Falls, which is about another 15-minute drive away. Just made some lunch first up. It's getting pretty late, so we have to stop the hangries.
Car park of the falls? Which falls are those, honey? You know? Don't know you know where all the ponds on these are?
So we got to the falls and they were so incredible. We actually decided we would come back the next day when we had a little bit more time to spend here. But on our way out, there was plenty of wildlife out and about, so that was pretty cool.
We've come back to Ble Rock Hole for a afternoon beer after all our travels around. Pretty keen.
And after all that, it was finally time to head back to camp. So we were at Florence Falls Old 4-wheel drive campground again tonight.
So we got back to camp and we hid some wood behind a campfire in an old carton of ours. And we got back and it was gone, so we just went for a quick drive down there and we found it. Got it back. Happy days. We get to have a fire. And special treat, Kira's going to cook up her famous damper. I've been waiting for this damper since we hit the road. It's the only reason we went on our trip, really. So I could try this damper out more.
Tonight?
Yeah, you want to cook your damper?
I was going to do it tomorrow.
Oh, alright, we're doing it tomorrow then.
It's more of a morning thing, don't you think?
Could be.
Well, we're having burgers for dinner. Be a bit much.
There you go. Burgers for dinner. Fair enough.
We'll have it for breakfast.
Alright, breakfast then. You have to wait.
Make sure you leave a little bit of
You
wood.
guys have to wait. Here we are. Nice swim at the little secret waterhole with a croc trap just a few seconds down that way. It's alright. They'll eat that before they eat us, right?
Burgers for dinner tonight. We've got the plate on the fire, got some salads ready, these brisket burgers from
IGA,
Berry Springs. Ryan is the chef tonight. I'm the Swiss chef. Bit of vinegar and water in there, just giving it a quick clean.
Seasoning the hot plate.
Plucking a bit of butter on the buns, flattening out these gigantic patties, salt, pepper, bit of oil. Buns on first. Alright, we got the buns ready with barbecue sauce and onion on one side, and then mayo, lettuce, avocado, salt and pepper on the other.
That's amazing. Which side do you want?
The lettuce side, please. And there we go, brisket burgers. Today we're doing damper. I used to make this every camping trip. So the damper is jalapenos and Parmesan cheese. Usually it's about, I think, half a cup of flour per person, roughly. All right, we got the flour. Gonna get the jalapenos ready. I'm just gonna chop them up a little bit. Using the last of the jalapenos, but I am just gonna put a little bit of their juice into the mix.
Just chopping up the jalapenos.
So they're going into the mix. Parmesan cheese, I'm just gonna use probably about half the packet. And then beer. I don't really know, let's see how much I end up using. You don't want too much, so you just want to start with a little bit and then keep adding it. So you can see it's just starting to stick together. Just gonna add really small bits at a time here. It's pretty much all staying together now, so I'm gonna ditch the spoon. This is probably a little bit wet, to be honest, in the end, but you pretty much want it to be able to pass it between your hands and it not get too stuck. And just sprinkling a little bit of flour in the pot just helps the bottom of the damper not get burnt.
Coals are going on.
So the dampers can really take anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. Just depends how wet the mixture is, how hot the fire is and all that sort of stuff. Usually if you check it after the first 10 minutes, you can gauge pretty well how it's going. Just keep turning it and checking every 10 to 15 minutes until it's crispy on top and kind of spongy.
Yum! That was so good. Nice transfer.
Voila!
Voila! Well done.
Thanks. Oh, she's a bit spicy. So we headed to Walker Creek. It was about 50 k's away from camp at Florence Falls. We did take a quick little detour to the Bamboo Creek tin mine just down the road.
Sneaky little walk to Bamboo Creek tin mine. It's an old tin mine back in the 1940s.
Did you just pick that up?
Nah,
Did
I
you really
googled
look
it.
up? Oh my god.
You've been driving, so I've been researching.
I'm gonna
We
be
changed roles.
I love driving now.
Ah, you're no good at it, but
Liar.
not what you want to be walking next to in the territory. Oh, the log. The log climb, eh? Look at you go. Wow. Doesn't look like a lot of fun there. The Walker Creek day use area. Let's go have a look. Wow. Hey. What you think?
Awesome.
What you think about this place?
Then we headed about 15 minutes down the road back to Wangi Falls. And now for the fun part. We're heading into Sandy Creek campsite, and the track for that only just opened from the wet season that very day, so let's go do some forward driving.
Ready to do a bit of four-wheel driving? Cheers.
We've come to our first river crossing and it looks pretty dodgy. There was a Croc sign right at the front, but let's give it a go.
So what we've got here is Kira's first water crossing. Hey, how was that?
That was not as scary as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun actually.
No, we're not doing it again. I'm having a go next. Yeah.
So we made a quick detour to the Ble Homestead and then headed back to camp. Now, if you have been following along, something you might be aware of is Ryan's skill set when it comes to flying drones over the water.
Nice. Oh, fuck. Stop. So we just finished doing that water crossing and I ran into the last stick that was there before coming out of the river and crashed the drone, and one of the motors went in the water, so just having a really bad time with drones in water at the moment. But what do you do when you try and get the best footage in the world? Sorry, Rex.
made it to camp in one piece.
No, this is one motor that went under. One thing I wish I did do with the last drone I crashed in the water was open it right up and clean it all out before the water settled in it. I found a heap of corrosion in it when I opened the last one up. So this one, I'm going to pull it all down and blow everything out, make sure everything's right to go. Let's see if it still flies. Compass has been calibrated. Let's see if it'll take off. Oh, happy with that. Back in business. What are on the menu tonight, kids?
Crumb steak burgers.
Oh, looks fantastic. Burgers, beers, and woody.
Whoa, wrong way.
The lettuce fire is gone. Oh, it's gone again. Nice.
Morning pancakes.
Bit of a new one for us.
Yum. And we're off to do the walk to Sandy Creek Falls. Next up, we're heading to Central Valley. There is 3 campsites here and they are all under lock and key. You have to organise a key prior and pick it up from one of the officers, and it is a $250 deposit, so you don't want to lose it.
Yeah, to cross the river again. Arrived at the Central Valley Escarpment, staying in Campground 3?
2.
Campground 2, all the way over here. Oh yeah, this is us. Got a river running straight through beside the campsite. Oh, nice dam. Must be a bit bigger river somewhere over there. Going for an explore around our campsite. The first swimming spot. Oh, that's gorgeous. So we just pulled up the picnic spot in campsite 2 and 3. Just makes a quick bite to eat and then go check it out. I think we finally made it to the end. Signage was pretty terrible when we got there. Pretty rocky. Not bad. There was somewhere I don't think you can swim. Nice big Croc sign over there. Give a bit of a shout out to Berry Springs IGA for their Luxor chicken sausages. Delicious. Alright, today we're going to go check out campsite 1. And on the way there's some deep holes, swimming holes. Deep swimming holes, not deep holes. Let's go. Imagine getting this spot all to yourself. I think we've almost made it to campsite 1. Campsite 1. That's us done for another week, guys. Thanks for joining us. If you love our videos, make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps, apparently. All the best till next time.